Y'all ready for this?
Good morning, Creekside Otters. This is Mrs. Allison, and today is Monday, November 21st, 2022. Let's start with the check-in. What zone are you in this morning? Are you in the green zone? Are you ready to learn? Are you in the yellow zone? Are you feeling a little anxious or worried or excited about something? Are you in the blue zone? Are you feeling tired or maybe a little sad? Or are you in the red zone? Are you feeling upset or angry? Remember, when you are not feeling in the green zone, you can always talk to an adult and they can help you get back to the green zone. Speaking of trying to get back to the green zone, one strategy that you can use to get back to the green zone is gratitude. Well, what does gratitude mean? That's a big word, right? Gratitude means being thankful and to show appreciation for and to return kindness. So for example, when someone is kind to you, you're thankful for that, and then you return the kindness to them or pass it on to someone else. That is one way to get back to the green zone. Now, how can you do that? Well, first, notice something in your life in which you can be grateful for. So think for a minute, what's something that you are grateful for? Next, think and feel. So what is that? How does it make you feel? Think about why you have things that you're grateful for, and check with your body about how does that make you feel? I know when I think of something I'm grateful for, it brings happiness and joy to my heart. And then finally, do something to express that appreciation, right? So if you have a friend who always checks in on you in the morning, you might want to say, thanks for always checking in on me this morning, every morning. I really appreciate it. That brings me joy. That's really a nice thing to say. And not only does it bring that person some joy, right? But it also makes you realize all the things that you have and can be grateful for. And it brings you a sense of accomplishment and happiness that you were able to pass on, that how you are feeling your gratitude to somebody else. All right. I wanted to share a book with you, and it is all about gratitude. It's called Gratitude is My Superpower, and it's by Alicia Ortega. And here we go. All right, Gratitude is My Superpower, Alicia Ortega. And here's a little note in the beginning from the author. It says, every day I'm grateful for so many things, for the sun that warms and the bird that sings. I'm grateful for my family and friends, for the books I write, and for my pens. I'm grateful for the raindrops and the beautiful rainbow, for the trees and flowers, and for the first snow. I'm grateful to my little readers and their parents too, and that's why I dedicated this book to you. Hi, my name is Betsy, and this is Mr. T. I'm only 7, but he is 70. You wouldn't know to look at him. He never seems to age. He slowly moves around the house and doesn't have a cage. One day when I was playing with him, I suddenly felt quite sad. What's the matter, Mum said? You're usually so glad. It's Mr. T, I said to her. I think there's something wrong. To carry that big house all day, he has to be so strong. Do you think it stops him from having fun like me? I've never seen him run or jump as happy as can be. Oh, my dear, you mustn't worry. Mr. T is fine. Turtles have different needs in life. They're not like yours or mine. The nature of a turtle is harmless, quiet, and shy. They love to hide inside their shells when people pass them by. So Mr. T is very grateful for everything he's got, which means he doesn't worry about things he has not. Let's play a game together, Mum said. I call it gratitude. It'll help you understand Mr. T. Are you in the mood? Mum takes me to the garden, and just behind the flowers, picking up a stone, she says, this has superpowers. Every time you're upset, when things don't go as planned, you take out your gratitude stone and hold it in your hand. The stone will work its magic, and soon you'll begin to see everything that's happening is how it's meant to be. No sooner had we gone inside, the sky began to rain. Tears began to fill my eyes. I wanted to go out again. Remembering my special stone, I squeezed with all my might. What could I be grateful for when rain was in my sight? But just then I remembered, without it, plants won't grow. fish wouldn't live in the sea and rivers wouldn't flow. Thank you, sky, for raining. You're really rather clever. Now I know the job you do. You can rain whenever. Next morning, when it's time to wake, my body's filled with dread. Going to school is the last thing I want. I'd rather stay home instead. Beneath my pillow is my stone. I squeeze it once again, remembering the friends I'd see and my teacher, Mrs. Blaine. At school, I had forgotten today was sibling day. I don't have any siblings, so I don't know what to say. My stone will have the answer, I thought. I'll squeeze it and give it and we'll see. Of course, I said, I'm grateful because I have Mr. T. At dinner time, it's worked again when Mom put down my plate. No yummy cake, but rice and veg, which I don't appreciate. But then I remember the children who aren't as lucky as me to have a healthy, warm meal cooked by their mummy. At bedtime, when I'm not tired and want to play instead, I'm grateful for my turtle PJs and warm and cozy bed. But just then I remember I'm not even carrying the stone. Mom, I shout, I did gratitude, and I did it on my own. Of course you did, my darling, because gratitude is in there. Upon my heart she places her hand. With the other she strokes my hair. So gratitude's in all of us, I said, and all we have to do is stop and think how thankful we are instead of feeling blue. Next day during playtime, there is a new boy there, with shiny braces on his teeth and curly light brown hair. Tears are falling down his face. He wished he had not moved. A decision made by his parents, and he had not approved. I tell him of the gratitude stone and ask if we can find something to be thankful for that he can bear in mind. He holds the stone and thinks for a minute. A smile crosses his face. I'm thankful for a new home. The garden has so much space. Now, every time I go out, I make sure to have with me at least one stone to pass on, along with my story. The more we share about gratitude, the happier we will be. Will you share this story and help other children like me? And then here's all the different things they're grateful for. So Mom, I'm grateful to have Betsy and my husband, Bob. Dad, I'm grateful to have a family, a house, and my job. Alicia Ortego, who's the author, remember? I am grateful for my little readers and their parents too. Leo, I'm grateful to have football, boots, and a soccer ball. My Mr. T, I'm grateful to live with Betsy instead of at the zoo. And Betsy, I'm grateful to have a lovely teacher and a Barbie doll. So on this page, it's talking about what am I thankful for? So take a minute and think about who is someone you're thankful for? What is something that you're thankful for? What object or thing? What place are you thankful for? What type of food are you thankful for? What hobby or activity do you like to do that you are thankful for? So take a minute and think about what are some things that you are thankful for. And then remember that as part of gratitude, it's not just remembering what you're thankful for, but then doing something with it. So either thanking somebody and say, I just want you to know I'm grateful for you, or just, find a way to pass on like, hey, you know what? I really like playing soccer. Do you? Yeah, I do too. And that's a way to remember, like, I enjoy doing these things with someone else. So pass that gratitude on to someone else today and this week. And I hope you make it a great day, Otters.
Good morning, Creekside Otters. For this morning's mindful moment, we are going to practice a breathing technique called Dragon Fire Breaths. This technique can help you feel brave if you're feeling a bit nervous, and it can also give you energy if you're feeling a bit tired. So, to start with this technique, you are going to put your hands underneath your chin, just like this. And as we breathe in, you're going to bring your elbows up. And then as you exhale, you're going to tilt your head up and breathe out like this. As if you're a dragon breathing fire. As you breathe out, you're going to lower your arms. Let's practice together. So you're going to breathe in and exhale. Pretend you're a dragon breathing fire. All right. Let's get our mindful bodies ready. Sit comfortably in your chair. For this exercise, you can close your eyes, or if you prefer, you can keep them open. Go ahead and put your hands under your chin just like this. Let's breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do this a few more times at your own pace. Let's do it together one more time. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I hope you enjoyed this morning's mindful moment. I hope that you feel calm and brave and ready to tackle your day. Make it a great day, Otters.
Hey Creekside Otters, are you interested in joining our Spanish Club? Spanish Club starts on Tuesday, November 29th, and it's right after school at 3:45 to 4:25. If you are interested, ask your teacher for the link. Attention 4th and 5th graders, are you interested in joining our math club? Our Creekside Math Club will be meeting on Tuesdays after school from 3:45 to 4:45 in the library, and this begins on November 29th. Our Creekside Math Club will be preparing to represent Creekside in a few math competitions. Space is limited, so please make sure that you register by this Tuesday. If you're interested, ask your teacher for the link. Toastmasters Club is back! This awesome program helps students develop their communication and leadership skills through practical experiences. This is an after-school program that will begin in January and run for 6 weeks. Space is limited to only 15 students, so if you're interested, make sure you sign up as soon as possible. And last but not least, our PTSA is excited to announce that the Scholastic Book Fair is back. The book fair will be open during our conference days, Wednesday, November 30th and Thursday, December 1st, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the book fair is back inside the library. This year's theme for the book fair is Bolder, Prouder, Stronger Reader. Come shop for books for the holidays or just for fun. And remember that every dollar you spend will benefit our school directly.
Hi, I'm Timmy Ornalis.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bright.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm a member of the Navajo Nation.
I'm Muskogee Creek.
A citizen of the Fernandino Tataviam Band of Mission Indians.
I'm the 11 o'clock producer at KVC. Creeks are famous for being storytellers, and I've spent hours with my elders and relatives hearing their stories that they hand down from generation to generation. So storytelling is how we keep our heritage alive. And at Disney, that is my job, is to tell stories. At my dad's 88th birthday in July, his great niece and her husband and their kids sang Creek hymns to my father. And it was so enlightening to know that these traditions are being handed down from generation to generation.
I'm a manager of the Educational Resource Group as well as DEI for Disney branded television. I love the opportunity to have a space where we can reflect and celebrate Native Americans to have a more accurate depiction, and also think about how we could look to the future in terms of how we want to evolve the Native American image in our content. When I was in middle school, I had the opportunity to go to Disney World with my whole family. And it was so exciting, especially coming from New Mexico. One of the most memorable parts of that trip was seeing my grandpa, who's Navajo, connecting with a cast member at Disney World who also was Navajo. I think our experience would have been great regardless, but it was the fact that we got to see someone that was just like us being part of the company.
I'm a coordinator here with the Creative Talent Development and Inclusion Department at the Walt Disney Company. In my process of documenting my own tribe, I've ran across preserving our stories, preserving our events, preserving our people in time. Having that responsibility has led me to appreciate the stories that were told to me by elders, by people traveling through our tribal nation, and altogether just seeing our tribe grow. Growing up in the public school system, being taught Native history, we were always talking past tense. And I feel it's important for people to acknowledge that we are contemporary people that contribute to society, contribute to legislation in our governments, and also are contemporary people amongst each other. It's a time for all the different tribal nations that reside here to come together and celebrate sharing song, sharing food, and more importantly, sharing each other's love.
Thank you for celebrating with us.
Happy Native American Heritage Month.
Thank you for celebrating with me.